it's Andrea Garrettson here. Thank you for taking your time to join me as I share a little bit about what the opportunity with Amplify has done for me and my family. I also want to share a little bit about my backstory and who I am and how I even got into the business. I'm an only child, been an overachiever my whole life, always wanting more. And the problem sometimes with wanting more is that people almost shame you. They want to tell you that you should be grateful for what you do have. And don't get me wrong, I've always been extremely grateful for my success and where I am. But it didn't stop that desire for more. I went to college on a scholarship, got a degree in accounting, but knew I never wanted to practice accounting. But I wanted a career. I wanted something of my own, something that I could be proud of, something that I had built myself. I was in real estate. By this point, I had a child, my one and only child, Annabeth, but I wasn't fulfilled. I was working long hours, missing so much of her life, and that's not what I wanted. And that's when the opportunity of insurance was presented to me, and I could see that it would provide some of the things that I was missing. And I started working as an independent insurance agent. And with that model, it's a lot like direct sales in that you build a team, you build an organization. And that's when I really fell in love with time freedom, because it was providing me the opportunity to not be broke on time, not to be broke on money, and to be there for Annabeth. And that's what I wanted. I was tired of missing so much of her life, missing trick-or-treats and school picture day and all these things that as a mama, we beat ourselves up at for missing. And I was having success. And then suddenly one night I was coming in from work when my mom told me that my dad needed to have a CAT scan. And we later found out the day after my birthday in late 2011 that he had stage 4 lung cancer. And this journey went on for 3.5 years, in and out of treatment. But I was blessed that I was always there. I was able to go to the appointments. I was able to go to the chemo. I was able to go to radiation. I was able to spend those last 2 months of his life helping take care of him. That was a blessing. But what his death left me with was a lot of grief and anxiety, to the point that it was paralyzing. I couldn't get back out and sell insurance the way that I had loved to do for the past few years. I had such a passion for helping people, but no longer was it rewarding. It just triggered grief. I mean, talking about death all day, I found myself crying more than I was smiling. And I was suffering tremendously with anxiety, to the point that I was having panic attacks daily. And when I saw a trusted friend who posted on Facebook that if you had anxiety, let's talk. So I sent her a message, and she sent me a sample of a coffee that was mood enhancing. And within just a few minutes of drinking it, my daughter said, "Mama, you're laughing." And I knew at that point it was something that I wanted to pursue, because I'd been looking for something else to sell, another business that I could build, all those things that I wanted, something that I could build of my own, something that would make me independent, that provided me money, that I didn't have to go work a 9-to-5 job. And I had success, and I was doing well. But when I look back at the pattern of my life, always when I reached a certain level of success, I would allow something to self-sabotage. It was always about alignment, that something didn't feel right. But I now know that it was just my mind's way of sabotaging my success for whatever reason. Maybe I was fearful of success. So that was late 2019. We come into 20 with the pandemic, and I used this time to do so much inner work. I wanted to get to the point that I was capable of handling success, that I could sustain it, that once I built it, I could sustain it. And that's when Lori came to me with the opportunity of Amplify. And again, she told me, we had a coffee coming that was going to provide the same benefits that I had fallen in love with prior. And so I knew I was at a place, I had the opportunity, and it was time to take action. And I got to work. And I can tell you that the first 90 days far exceeded anything that I could have ever imagined for my business. Within that first 90 days, my team and I closed out March at a little over $200,000 in sales. I made more money in March than I'd ever made in my life, just 90 days in. And more importantly, it's provided me that opportunity where I can build something of my own. As a mama, I have something that I can pride myself in. That's mine, a way to provide income for my family, all those extras that I want for Annabeth, so that she can live the life that I want her to live. But more importantly, I have time freedom. I'm able to be there for her, just like it was always my desire. So if you're a mom or a dad just like me that wants to build something of your own, that wants that independence, that wants to have something that you can be proud of, get back to the person that invited you to this video today and see what the next step is for you to build a business that provides you what you're looking for. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.